Hello, hello. I probably should have been like a pop star or something of that sort, right? Right? Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to another live stream. So, if you're in the previous live stream, you know that I spent some time with you guys, but that was like a morning routine where like I'm starting or I'm getting ready for the day, I'm stepping into the day, and I'm doing like my wake up routine, all of that stuff. I don't know, I kind of feel like I want to take a thumbnail picture right now that I'm going to use for the thumbnail. Yay, I think I got one. And maybe that's what I'll be doing because I'm always looking for new like pictures to use for the thumbnail for like our live streams and stuff like that. And I don't have, like, I keep scrolling down and going to my other older pictures. So I just found a couple of them, a couple of new ones right now that I'm gonna use. Yay! Let me reset it. Yup. Perfect, 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 perfect. Alright, so now I can just do the setting and we would start for the day. At least now I have new pictures that I'm going to use for my. How my colleagues showed up for the. Hey, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Oh yeah. Have you ever watched this movie or this thing, this series? It used to be like shown on Nickelodeon. I think the name was Big Time Rush. Oh my gosh. Big Time Rush was the bomb. They had like really cool, amazing songs, music, everything. Today, the chat is open and enabled, or at least for this live stream, it's open and enabled, so that is good. I think that would help me. I'll work with what I have. Hi, 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 everybody. Hi, everybody. Hey, hey, everybody. Hey. I'm in a really good energy right now. Hey, Jesus. I'm in a good energy. I'm in a good vibe. Good vibe. I think I want to brush for my lashes. So I need to do skincare right now. Skincare and my hair. And we'll be going over the day. Hey, well, I was literally combing my lashes and one of it fell off. That was so funny and so scary too. Hi everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're doing a get ready with me and I'm gonna be doing my skincare and makeup. So hey girlies, hey everyone, hey besties, hey girlies, what is your favorite skincare routine to do? Do you like doing your skincare or do you love body care? For the girlies out there, this live stream is for you guys. And for every other person that probably also wants to, focus on taking care of yourselves and doing like some really cool, like learning about skincare and doing all of that. If you're about that life, then you're welcome. Join in, subscribe, and I will definitely get to see you very soon. Make sure you're subscribed, okay? Because yeah. Just be subscribed. I am going to please also please let's be respectful in the comments. Anyone that says anything that doesn't sit well with me, I take it off. So if you try to be disrespectful, you try to be sexual, you'll be closed out, you'll be blocked, whatever, you'll be kicked out. I don't care. But in this live stream, we are doing our skincare, we are doing all the girly stuff I could possibly ever imagine. So if you're not about that, you don't have to be on the live stream. Kindly swipe and move to the next live stream. Thank you. Alright guys, I did my first live stream earlier today and it was so cool, it was really fun, and I really have started to enjoy not turning on the live chat, especially in that morning live stream. and it just gives me a handful of creative freedom, and I love it so much. So if you were not a part of that, I don't know if any of you guys were there. I can't even know. I don't think most of you guys here are subscribed. So, but I know my subscribers. I know my subscribers would always show up every now and then. But I don't know if you guys were there at that time. But anyhow, Sha, I I I feel like you guys will also get to subscribe and join the train. Let me put it that way, and join the train. So yeah, let's go straight into skincare. I have been talking about how much my skincare products are gradually finishing or whatever. I think I need to find a way to put a setting and to put it as a reminder that please everyone be respectful, non-sexual content, non-sexual discussions, conversations, whatever it is, that is what is permitted here. Anybody that says anything, baby, love you, I will take you out of here. So yeah, we're doing skincare and strictly skincare and body care. Today's gonna be a good day. Today started off very gloomy. Like I woke up to the weather looking like we're going to have a huge downpour, but nothing happened. Nothing happened, and I'm like, okay, no problem. I didn't really want the weather to be too gloomy because I had a couple of things planned out for today, and if it was going to rain, that means the rain will most likely, disrupt my plans, and I wasn't going to have that. Okay, this acne that I had here has gone down, so it's a little less painful now, and it's easier to like run my fingers through my face. I'm glad about that. mm, 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 mm. Yeah. What good is love? I like doing this thing to my face. It's kind of like a face massage. I don't even know, but I think it's doing something. I don't know if it's doing anything, but I like it. It's kind of like a face massage. It just gives me that relaxation feeling while I'm doing my skincare. I feel like I need to exfoliate because I can actually feel some dead skin cells coming off. And I'm not sure about how I want to. I'm not sure about how I feel about that. Sometimes I try to skin flood and like pack a handful of toners on my face, like a handful of toner on my face, and it actually really helps because it has been hydrating my skin, doing so good with hydration. I have been looking for like the really good products that are going to do well with hydration for me. Hey BK, how you doing? Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I've been looking for products that will do well with hydration for me. And luckily I already had this brand, Aquel, in my skincare stash, but I wasn't really sure that it was a hydrating toner. Someone just recommended it to me. I can't remember how I stumbled upon this particular toner, but I think it was recommended either by a friend or by the skincare vendor, like the person who sells or who sold the skincare at that time. And ever since then, I haven't really had the need to change my toner for whatever reason. I just feel like there's no need for me to change my toner since this one is working and it's making my skin look so much better or feel better, and it's also keeping it hydrated and doing all the work that it's meant to do, even though I don't know all the work that it's meant to do, but at least it's doing what it's meant to do, isn't it? And that is what is important to me. That is what is important. One, two, three, everybody. Yeah, move your body. Yeah. Okay, I'm done with this essence. Oh my gosh, my essence is like my most favorite product. Look at how scratchy it is because I've used the life out of it. I've held it so much, I've squeezed it so much. I have used it for like consecutive days over and over and over and over and over again. And who is this? Who is this human being? My face is not swollen. I think it's your face that's swollen. Yes, it is. It's your face that's swollen. Also, don't, like I said, anyone that as you're giving it to me, I'm giving it to you back. Like, I'm not going to be the person who's going to absorb anything that I do not want. Whatever I don't want to receive, I send it back ASAP. And that is the best thing, one of the best things that you'll most likely do to yourself, at least wherever you are with anyone, wherever, I don't know, I don't care. Wherever you find yourself, you gotta stand up for yourself. Hey. Love it. Allow it. Allow it. Anyways. OMG, look at this human being. Alright, that's it. You gotta move along now. Thank you so much for coming. You're never gonna say anything anymore here. I don't care who you are. Alright, I think that product has already gone down into my face, so I think it's getting better now. You knew I would change my name. Oh my gosh, I don't know if this is Sania. I just said it immediately, and literally immediately your name just popped up. Oh my gosh, hey girl, how you doing, girl? Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. How are you? Yay, Sunny in the building. Thank you for joining today. How you doing, girl? How are you? I hope you're doing fine. All these messages that are being retracted, I really don't know what the people are saying. I am so glad that I have put in measures in place to block it out. Okay. All right, so the two products that I have used, I think they've like gone into my skin very well. So now I can go ahead with the next few products on my skin. I'm using a simple moisturizer now because it's like a lightweight moisturizer, and you know that if you have a sort of oily skin, you definitely would want to use lightweight moisturizers that are not, that will not clog your skin, or that will not make you feel any type of way, that won't make your skin feel any type of way. That's what I've been using. I feel like this moisturizer is pretty good. I haven't really seen any bad review about the moisturizer, to be honest. So yeah. Hi 77A. How you doing? Thank you for dropping that nudge on the live for them to like, subscribe. Are you subscribed, Seven? I feel like this is the first time I'm seeing this name. Like I always say, I feel like I would always remember everyone that has probably said, that has probably like commented, or we've had a conversation on the live stream before. The moment I see your username, I sort of remember. But 77, thank you so much. How you doing? Guys, oh my gosh, I feel good now. Hey Joseph David, welcome to the live stream. I just used the moisturizer now, and it has made my face look very moisturized actually. Exactly, like and subscribe. It is free. It is so free. It really is. You don't have to pay to subscribe. I mean, there are people that do what's that other one that they call it now? Is it like something? There's a type of, oh my god, memberships. I'm not even doing a membership. I'm not doing any of that. I just want you guys to just like and subscribe and support the motion. Thank you so much, 77. You're so amazing. Hi, Victor. How are you doing? Yeah, membership. That was the word I was trying to think about. There are people who do that one, but I think membership is paid for. Like the people pay and mm-hmm. The people pay and like they allow them to I don't even know how that works, to be honest. But yeah. So I don't know why I didn't remember anything to put, why I don't put those words. Like I said, please, please, and please, if you are disrespectful in these comments, I am blocking you. I don't even care what the heck you are doing, what the heck you are saying, whatever it is, I am blocking the heck out. Like, in fact, I don't even, you know what? I could also report the person. So, yeah, I would also move on to reporting So maybe your God. I should know that I've learned my lesson because you guys really annoyed me yesterday. Most people, not you guys here, a lot of people, like the random ones and the provocative ones, they nearly like annoyed me, honestly. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna pay attention to that. I'm not gonna allow anybody to take away my energy. Because there are people who are just legit energy suckers. They just come to you and they just come somewhere and see someone with a good energy, with a good vibe, and then they're trying to be like very annoying. I don't know if that's what it is now, but yeah. Anyways, I'm currently moving on to apply my sunscreen. I this sunscreen I need to get used to reapplying my sunscreen, guys. I don't know. I always forget. Do you use avocado in your hair? No, I don't use avocado in my hair, but I currently use rosemary and just rosemary and olive oil. So what I did was my sister, like, we infused rosemary and cloves and one other herb like that again, and I heard that rosemary actually does great things for hair. So I was like, okay, we're gonna try it, and we did. I've been using like the oil on my hair every now and then, so yeah, that's what I use. Positive thoughts, words, and actions create positive feelings. Positive feelings create positive energy. I love that so much. Oh my gosh, 7 7. Thank you so much for the energy you're bringing. You are such a ray of light, and you have given like me and every other person here just like a very comfortable vibe and a welcoming vibe as well, and I love that so much. Thank you so much. Thanks, Joseph. I'm really trying and working on my skin, and I've been doing pretty good with it. It's getting better by the day, so I have to keep on taking care of my skin every single time. Olive oil is great. I drink it only because I do intermittent fasting. Oh my gosh, does olive oil help with intermittent fasting? I used to do intermittent fasting before because I was on a weight loss journey at some point, and I did intermittent fasting because I saw a video and the person like talked about it and how it was gonna help you, how this, how that. Like the person gave a lot of good feedback about intermittent fasting. I was like, okay, I think I want to do this, and I started doing intermittent fasting, and it actually worked. Like it did some really good stuff for my body, for my well-being, and I loved it. But the moment I got to the level of the weight loss journey that I wanted, I kind of stopped, and then I just started trying to like eat better, regulate the things that I'm eating. I try not to maybe snack so much, all of those little things that add up to weight gain, because oh my gosh, it's so easy to gain weight, especially when you don't want it. And like foods are so easy to catch on to. The moment, like me, sometimes when I'm like really stressed out, I'm just like, you know what, I think I want to like I think I want to eat something that's going to make me happy, and sometimes I resort to food, but I try not to stress eat because I don't think that's a really good thing. I knew someone who, like, he was doing so good, he was really like fit and everything, and then at some point, I think, like, things just happened, life started going happening. I think the person, started stress eating, and we used to work out like together, we used to be like workout buddies and everything. And then I noticed that he started stress eating, and he added some more weight back again, and he used to like do a lot of workouts to lose the weight. And then eventually he told me like, oh, everything that happened, and somehow I just tried to make sure that he got back on track, or just encouraged him to get back on track. So like I can definitely relate to weight loss. It is, even though that's not what I'm talking about really, but it's just like I don't know, I just talked about it. For maximum autophagy, true water, 0 calorie fasting is the best. Oh, but Evo can enhance metabolic benefits during eating windows or moderate fasting. Oh my gosh. I feel like, are you in the medical side? Like, do you did you do anything, or are you currently working in that medical aspect? Because you're really speaking someone who someone who actually knows these medical things. Like there's a difference between someone who just got to find the information because they wanted to do the whole practice, and then someone who actually knows these things even deeper. So maybe food technologists, nutritionists, most of those people, I feel like they know so much better than us who are just like regular people, except if we really like dug deep and went to find out more about these things and then came back to implement it. I love everything that you literally said. I love that you've given us or given me some new information that I probably didn't even know about, and it's so interesting. I love it. I love that so much. Oh my gosh, the weather is so hot. Oh, the weather is so hot over here. It's meant to be cold. I know that some places are having some cold weather right now, but there is no cold weather here. So, but anyways, I'm moving on to my hair right now. I want to loosen out my braids and just allow the curls to like pop out so that it looks better, or it looks a little bit attractive to the eyes, and it doesn't look scattered or anything like that. Taking care of these curls has been like a huge stroke of work, and it's just crazy, but I don't even know how to deal with it. Oh, seven, I added extensions. It's not extremely this long, but I added extensions. So I know it kind of looks extremely long because it looks like, yeah, it came from my roots and everything, but I did add extensions. But thank you. I'll take that as a compliment as well. Thank you still. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, my hair has been in this state for long. I added extensions, guys, but right, it's a win is a win. The fact that you couldn't tell, a win is a win, guys. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I think this is like the best compliment I have gotten today. That my hair looks long, and we all thought like you thought it was my hair because it actually looked like it was from my roots, right? Yeah, it did. He really did. But I added some extensions, and I'm just like trying to work on the curls so that the curls are a little better or shinier, because I might just want to make some videos at home. And it's so, I mean, I'm just thankful for this live stream, honestly, because this live stream has helped me to push myself to want to do things. Like there are days that I am not even feeling like showing up to do anything. But sometimes I'm like, oh, I need to just come around, do a live stream, spend some time with the live. And while doing the live stream, thank you so much, Alejandro. Thank you. And like whenever I'm on the live stream, it just encourages me to do even other things. I went live earlier today and did like my morning routine where I worked out, I, journaled. So yeah, you guys should subscribe because I literally go live like at least twice a day, and at the moment I do like twice a day. And that's not so bad. I'm trying to be consistent as well, so yay, cheers to consistency. Hi Nandi, hi Nandani. Oh my gosh, sorry if I mispronounced the name. I try my possible best to pronounce names as good or as much as I can. So sometimes I might not really get it right, but I try. You can also give me pronunciations so that I can also, get it right in case, because some people really value their names, to be honest. So yeah, I also want to respect that as well. Welcome everyone. Oh my gosh, Seven, you're really taking it up the notch for me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh. To think that I came on this live with a little bit of energy, like it wasn't the biggest energy that I had, but I decided that I was just going to keep trying and, just doing the best that I can. So yeah, that's why I'm here again. I'm here. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, the live stream I had earlier was like it stayed for a while, but right now, just because I am running on a timely schedule, I might get to a point and just be like, oh, maybe I should jump off at this time. So yeah, consistency and journaling. Well done. Thank you. I love journaling a lot, guys. I feel like it's just the moment that helps me to sit down with my own thoughts. Like I sit down with my thoughts and I'm just thinking. I'm just like, oh, how am I doing today? What happened that I liked today? What happened that I didn't like today? What could I have done better? Is there something that I am overlooking that I actually should be paying attention to? Like, these are questions that are very important, and I try to ask myself. So, like, yeah, it really helps me to have a better brain. Hi, Kurapi. Said hi, happy girl. Read the book by Dr. Joe Dispenza, Becoming Supernatural. Has changed my life so bad. From oh my gosh. Okay, so the title of the book is Becoming Supernatural. Perfect. I am going to first of all research, go online, check about it, look around, and maybe find like bookstores or where I can get it. I've also been trying to read more books this year, so thank you for recommending this book to me, or next year rather, because this year is already ending, even though you can definitely start what you want from now. But I know this year is ending, so a lot of us are already prepping for next year. I don't know if you guys are in the Christmas spirit, just like I am, but I am really in the Christmas spirit, guys. Like I decorated my house, I decorated my room. You might not really be able to see much of it right now, but I put some decorations just to give me a little bit of energy and just give me that excitement that, oh, Christmas is here, la 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 la. And I'm putting in the work, consistency and everything. You guys are gonna see more of me. Like you would open your YouTube live stream and you would just see Claire is live. Like, hey, you'd be like, who is this girl? Why is she going live all the time? Yeah, because I'm stepping up my consistency. Yes, it's gonna be my year, and it's also going to be your year as well. I feel like everyone is looking forward to some really cool things, some really great things this 2026. I can't even believe that 2025 is done. Like it's over. When did we start this year, guys? Oh my gosh. Like it was like the year just ran so fast, and I realized that at the end of every year there is always someone that would always say this year ran so fast. I feel like I always say it because you never really realize how time is moving until you actually stop and observe it for a minute. Like you stop and observe how your time is going, where your time is going to, what you're doing with your time. I do that a lot because whenever whenever I wonder like, oh, the things I'm doing right now, like am I happy with it? Do I like where I'm at? If the answer is like no, I don't like what I'm doing, I don't like where I'm at, then I begin to start working on things, start changing things, start doing things that will just make me feel better about the year. Anybody that has any New Year resolution, just start making your New Year resolutions now. Because it's so much better to start now than to start in the year 2026. There's just something about that initial, oh, I want to do this, I want to achieve this, I want to do that. And then the time comes for you to actually start achieving those things and nothing happens. I've learned my lesson. I've learned the hard way. I used to be that person. I used to be that person, but now I'm actually trying. I'm implementing strategies, I'm implementing systems. I had a conversation with a subscriber or a follower actually on my TikTok, and we were just talking about, certain systems and things that help you to remain consistent, things that help you to, you know, consistently show up. Thank you so much, Aubrey. How you doing? Setting systems for things that help you show up and help you remain consistent in the things that you've said you want to do, because it's one thing to say you want to be consistent and it's another thing to actually be it, because saying it is not doing it. Saying it is just like saying it is just saying it, bro. Like saying it is not really doing so much. But the moment you start to do it, the moment you start to execute it, put things into action. These are the things I tell myself when I'm by myself, because I always try to encourage myself. I never really like to depend on people encouraging me. I mean, it's good, it's great when people encourage you and all of that. But when you are starting out, when you are just starting with some things or doing some specific things in the beginning, it might not really look great. It might not really look like it makes any sense, especially at that time. So like you cannot be waiting for anybody to give you the motivation that you're looking for to, chase that life, start that business, you do all of those things. I'm learning so much in this process, guys. I really am, and I'm so glad that I get to actually talk about it and share it. And sometimes most times when I even say most of these things, I'm saying it to myself, because I'm trying to make myself to remember what I need to remember, yo. I need to remember what I need to remember, yo. Need to remember what I need to remember. So yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed, subscribe, because I might be jumping off soon, but I will be returning back later. Hola, hola, sayo, hola, 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 hola. Thank you guys for being respectful in the comments today. And I am also thankful that I got to realize that there are security and safety measures, or all of those measures that can be taken to make sure that some kind of words are not said towards you, especially when you're just doing your live streaming and stuff like that. I mean, my live streams might not really entirely be a safe space for me or for you. I want it to be like a safe space for my subscribers, to be honest, where they can just come around and we can just chat, catch up, talk about a lot of things and all. But based on the nature of the whole thing, it might not really be like the best of the best. So I'm gonna try my best to make sure that I put in the measures to make sure it is conducive and comfortable for me. So yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around today. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, 778. Like the energy you brought, the conversations you started out, they made me so to feel like they made me feel free, and they made me feel happy and comfortable enough to talk and just share. And thank you for sharing your knowledge with me as well on some things that you said. Hey Vidi, hi, 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 hi. So good to see you again. How you doing, Vidi? What time is it for you over there, Vidi? Like, I kind of want to know, like, is it nighttime or is it daytime? Or like, how's your day going, by the way? It's good to see you. I remember the last live you were telling me that I wasn't looking at my phone. Yeah. Yes, I think that was yesterday. Yesterday I was so upset with the way the live was going. Well, not really with the way the live was going. I was just not having it. The responses, the conversations, the things that random people were saying, I wasn't having it at all. I wasn't, and I was literally talking about it that I didn't like that. But I think that was why, or that was what happened. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to stress. I'm not even going to look at anything. I'm not going to look at anybody. And I went ahead and just did my live stream without looking at the live chat. But later, I still cross checked the live chat, and I did not like what I saw. So I decided that every morning routine that I go live like twice in a day. So, like I said, I had already done a live stream before this one. So for that live stream, I wouldn't turn on the chats or anything like that. But for this one is a little bit more comfortable, and some things are also regulated as well. So it would also just help me to have an enjoyable time. Yeah. I was in my own world yesterday. Oh, it's 2:57. Oh, okay. I think I remember. Yeah, like 1 hour ahead of me. Hi. So So yeah, yesterday I was just in my own world. I was trying to like, just bring myself out of the stress. I feel like I was feeling stressed at that time. But at the end of the day, I did feel so much better. Like I actually did feel so much better. But I had to bring myself out of it. Like it took me just, I don't know how strong it was, but yeah. But thanks for still joining even today. And so I just decided that for the earlier live streaming, I won't turn on my, what they call it now, the chats, because I want to also enjoy my creative freedom, just do what I want to do, not really think too much. And or because also as people are saying things to me, their words are also making me like think. Like I'm also thinking like let's say for instance, I just saw you say I was on the earlier stream just listening to you, and it would bring up something and I would talk about it and I'll be like, oh, that was so nice. You were on the earlier stream, blah blah blah. Do you get? So, but turning off the live chat at that time, it just made me just focus. I just kept on thinking and my brain was moving straight. It felt so good. It really felt so good. So I was like, okay, on the times when I feel very chatty, which is like what I'm doing right now, I would turn on the live stream chat. But on the times when I don't feel chatty, but on the times when I don't feel chatty at all, I'll just like leave it. I won't do anything about it. I won't worry about it. Yeah, gas picks, we learn on both sides and it has both disadvantages and advantages. And honestly, I also felt like, the live stream, like the chats not being turned on was probably not going to allow the performance to be very nice, but it still went well. Like I still enjoyed it. I was still happy about it. So I was like, oh, this works for me as well, so I'm gonna do what works for me. And it was just, I was glad. So yeah, thank you so much, Vidi, for also giving me that slight encouragement, that little encouragement that you just did right here. I really, really appreciate that so much. Hey, Piep man. Oh my gosh. It's a very sunny day, guys. I don't know when we're going to have the hot weather coming very soon. I have actually been talking to people and telling them to please put a petition to the people that do forecasts, like weather forecasts or whatever, that they should come and tell us that there's gonna be cold weather very soon or dry weather. Everywhere is super hot, but I don't want to complain because it's still perfectly fine. There's no issues, there's no problem. I like the way my hair looks now. I think it's more dressed up, even though it's getting a little old. So I can, like, my hair is already coming out of the roots, like it's not so tight anymore, but the body of the hair still looks perfectly fine. And I love that. I love that I've been able to maintain that. Thank God, because it's not easy. Like I wake up every morning before I go to bed, I have to tie my hair in that knot. I wake up in the morning, I undo it. It is so crazy. What, like, when Beyonce sang "Pretty Hurt," she meant it. She knew what she was saying. I didn't know at that time, but now I know. Now I get it. Now I get it. I really do. I get it. I get it. I get it, Beyonce. I didn't know what you were saying then, Beyonce, but now I do. Now I do. So yeah, I feel like that was just an experience for me, and I just want to share. I'm literally like sharing everything with you, my days, my moments, even though I'm still glad to put some boundaries on some things. Like Vidi said, I am the captain of this ship. Oh my gosh, I needed to hear that. That was so, like you gave me that, like, yeah, you're the captain, you're the captain. I'm like, yeah, I'm the captain. Who's the captain? I'm the captain. That kind of like, that's kind of like how the vibe you gave me, and it's so funny. But thank you so much, Vidi. Like you gave me so much energy, and I love it. I love it. So yeah, I'm so glad that you mentioned, the whole fact that I'm the captain of the ship, so I get to control if I want the chats on or not, and it's going to help me to just have a beautiful experience coming on live, doing my daily vlogs, because to me this is just like vlogging every single day. It's just that it's live, right? Because on my long form content, if you watched, or if any of you have ever watched my long form vlogs, you see that I could literally be doing my hair and I'm talking, I could be doing this and I'm talking, just sharing all of that with my subscribers and everything. And that is really almost the same thing that is happening right now. It's just that for that one, you know I'm doing it in a way that I would still have to edit it later. But for this one, I'm not going to edit it. You guys are watching it like in real time. So I think that's just like the only difference, and kind of makes so much sense to me. So yay! This is where I end today's live stream. Skincare is done, hair is done. I am going to have a beautiful warm afternoon since the hot weather has decided to come for me. I'm just gonna enjoy it like that. Like, I'm not gonna cry about it, I'm not gonna yap about it, I'm just going to take it like that. So if anyone here is new and hasn't subscribed, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you tomorrow, or maybe later again. I tried going live like in the night time, but I think that time I went live was too late, because I did like I think it was 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. I can't remember. So I think I will try again and go live again like maybe 9 p.m. ish. I don't know, because I had a someone who used to join the stream said she can't join the streams, like my streams, in the morning anymore. And I was like, oh my gosh, maybe someday I'll try and do a live stream at night or in the evenings or something like that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna plan it. The only thing is, there's not always, like, we don't always have electricity 24/7, so sometimes can be quite hard to handle. But anyways, I will work something out, I will work something out. Thank you, everybody. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And thank you so much, VD. Again, Pietman, I see all your emojis. Thank you for sending them. Even though you don't say anything, you just send emojis. But I get it. I understand everything that you said. I understand everything that you said. I feel like it's giving me the energy that I need without even asking for it. Like, whenever Piedmont comes into the live, he's just like dropping emojis back to back to back, and I'm like, yeah, 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 I see you. I see that you have joined. Thank you for joining. Thank you, everyone. Thanks to everyone also for being super respectful and just being chill, bro. Like, I love that. I'm such a chill person, and I just like having chill people around me. So yeah, this is where I jump off the call. Did I just say jump off the call? Too much of Google meetings has got into my brain that I literally said I want to jump off the call, but it's not a call. It's just a live stream. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, BD, again. Thanks, Pietman, and thanks to every single person that came on here and gave me the best energy, the best vibes. You guys are amazing. Lots of love. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing night. Just the rest of your week as well. Yeah, right, doing something simple, basic, it just helps. It's just cool. And I'm in a good mood right now. I'm happy and I'm thankful. So yeah, thanks everyone. Have a good time. Biddy, I'll see you again soon. Bizard, I think you just joined, but I'm just about to go off. So subscribe so that when I come on live again, you can say whatever you want to say in the chats, as far as it's respectful and decent and okay and chill. That's fine. Perfect. All right, bye, Gaspix. Thank you as well. You gave me so much energy.